name's Tina. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna do some predictions for May. So we're gonna start with general messages. We're asking about money, career, home life. Predictions for May. So we're gonna start with general messages. Okay, whoops. I guess it just now started. Sorry. So yeah, so I'm gonna do general messages and predictions for May, and we're asking for general messages right now. So let's see. We've got family. What about the family? I feel like maybe some of you could be going on a vacation. Some of you could be changing jobs. Some of you could be moving. Tell me about the career. I feel like there's something like there's some sort of like maybe what you do for work is changing, is what I'm feeling. Like there's an end to one thing that you're doing and you're doing something else. I think you're gonna like this one, and I feel like it's bringing in a lot of money. Great Fortune card is here, so I do feel like your money is looking good, Taurus. I also do see a career change and a possible vacation. I do want to know what this family room is saying. Tell me about the family. It could change your, like the job situation could change what's going on in your family, maybe where you live. I feel like there's been some kind of arguing going on in your family, like maybe lack of cooperation or something. That is actually changing, because I got the Five of Wands, which is like trying to cooperate or lack of cooperation like that. And then you've got this Knight of Swords, which is like quick change, and Ten of Cups. So I feel like something's changing in your family, Taurus. It looks like something that's leading to a lot of like love and compassion for one another. Let's see, what's happening in love? What's happening in love? Let's see. What's happening in love for Taurus? It looks like some of you have been stuck maybe in some memories, is what it looks like. I feel like maybe what might help with that is like to be present in the moment and notice what you have that's around you that you have to be grateful for. And I feel like, gratitude is kind of like, it's kind of like the base of like building a good life, a happy life. So I feel like, honestly, I feel like the more present you stay in the moment and the more you focus on the blessings that you already have, I feel like that brings in some kind of huge change for you. Hi everybody, thanks for coming. I feel like you're ready to receive something, ready to receive a blessing. I do feel like there's someone coming in that might be like showing you something about yourself. The reflections card is here, right? So it could be somebody that is showing you some kind of, I don't know, behavior you used to have or something like that, right? It could be about how authentic you are, actually. So I feel like there's a separation for some of you, and I don't know if that's in love or whatever, but I feel like because of it, you're isolating this month. But I do see you forming stability and foundation by the end of the month. I feel like you're going to know I feel like you're going to know what's coming next. I feel like you're finding harmony in yourself, you know? Tell me more. Yeah, family. I feel like, yeah, I got that before. I feel like your family is like coming together in May. Maybe there's a reunion or something like that, but I just feel like if there was problems, I feel like it's going to get better. Let's see. So let's look at, love life. Love life. What's going on in your love life? Like, yeah, past, suffering, lack. Yeah, so I think I've gotten this for you before, Taurus, too. Like, it's like a lack mentality, you know? But I feel like you've been in that. Remember, we were seeing the isolation card, but I see you having a breakthrough in May. Epiphany. That reminds me of, like, the Ace of Wands, you know? Like, you get some kind of great idea. Tell me what the great idea is about. Tell me what the great idea is about. Maybe Spirit's showing you something about your own self, you know, and you're realizing, I don't know, realizing something. So, okay, so the lack mentality, the way to get rid of that is to surrender it. I have the surrender card here. I do feel like there's some of you that are taking a little bit of a time out. I feel like during this time out, that's when you're going to get your epiphany, and I feel like you're going to feel very free. I also feel like there's a lot of opportunities coming. I do see a masculine presence here with the awakening card and then unity. So I feel like there's a relationship coming in now. Remember when we got the mirror card? It could be that person. But I do see a masculine energy. I feel like they're causing an awakening and bringing you together inside of your own self, like whoever this person is. I feel like it's the person that you think about all the time. And it's the person that you have to release. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. This one I'm getting. Let's see. Let's see who is around you at this time. Let's see what your energy is, Taurus. Let's see what your energy is. Okay, you're starting something new. You're planning something. You're in the planning stages. Let me see who's around you. Okay, so it's that person that you keep thinking about. That nostalgia card's coming out again. I feel like this is what you feel like is your wish fulfillment. I think you feel like you missed an opportunity. And I also feel like you either want another chance to make it fair, or you want them to make it fair, or you just are ready to cut this shit out. Look at who's at the bottom of the deck. Cut it out because it's making you crazy. You know, it's making you feel stuck, and Spirit is saying, like, it's time to change that energy. And the way we change the energy is to choose ourselves, Two of Wands. Like, whatever decision we're making, like, you're thinking about this person. It looks like they're your wish fulfillment here, but it wasn't fair. Let's see what that person is thinking about. The person that you're thinking about. What are they feeling like? They want a new beginning. Or they're started a new beginning. One of the two. Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune could be moving them to offer love. I think this is something that they've been trying to manifest. They're trying to work with Spirit about it, but they're just working on, you know, like they need the strength to actually do it. They're scared, but they do feel like this is a Two of Cups relationship, whoever this person is. I feel like there was an ending here to this. I saw the separation card earlier, so I do feel like there was an ending. But underneath it all, I mean, your person feels like this is their wish fulfillment, that you are. So I think it's important that you might know that. Tell me what's your response when this person comes in? What's your response? Hey! Hi, you guys. Nice to see you on here, Dan and Krista. Nice to see you. Okay, so their next action. Wow, look at that. Emperor and Ace of Cups. I feel like we've been getting this same thing through all. I've been using all different cards. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're coming in with an offer in May. Did I ask what your response was? Was that what I asked? I'm sorry, I have a list of questions over here. Your response, this is what comes out. Remember that other card was the Emperor, and now the Empress comes out. So I feel like I feel like I feel like this might be a special relationship, Jem. It could be a partnership too. Tell me, Spirit, what's the advice for Taurus here about this relationship? Decide where you want to put in your effort, because it looks like you've already put a lot of effort in, and now you're to this point where you're like, is it worth it or not? I've spent so much time doing this, you know? So that's what I kind of see. Here's what's coming out. Like, you do have the choice is up to you. Like, here's your choice. You can either see it as the wish fulfillment, or you can cut it out. You know, that's what's happening with this 7. So I feel like Spirit is saying, like, some are going to cut out this person and say, no, I've had enough of the nonsense. And other people are going to go for it and see how it turns out, because it really does feel like a wish fulfillment here. Let's get a whole nother deck and ask about singles. Single Tauruses with no options, like no one that they're thinking about, no one that they're trying to pursue. What's going on with them? So it looks like someone's coming in. It's a Knight of Cups. And then making a choice. You're deciding to choose what you want to do. I feel like some of you are healing up from something. 4 of Swords. Oops. But you are ready to go. I feel like there's some underlying fear here, because I feel like whatever this 4 of Swords was really hurt you. 7 of Swords. This is super shady behavior. Super shady behavior, and I feel like it's haunting you. Like, there's a new person coming in, though. It could be a water sign. And you are kind of at a pretty good spot, single Tauruses, because you know that you can really go anywhere you want with that 2 of Wands, right? So what I'm seeing is you're starting to manifest something. And wow. Once you start manifesting, everything changes. You've got a new opportunity in love, a new opportunity in passion. You've got, oh my God, the Lovers. You've got the 10 of Pentacles, and you've got the Hierophant. Whoever is coming in here, I feel like you're manifesting them, and I feel it's really good, singles. Let's see, how could we know who this is, Spirit? Show me one card. Just show me who this could be, or what their persona is, so we can know. Okay, you could meet this person at a party. This could be, boy, this looks like a past person. It looks to me like, or else this is how it begins, you know? Like you meet this person and I don't know, it looks like maybe you guys don't get along or something. Maybe they're hard to get along with. And then the Queen of Swords. This is somebody. So this is what I'm clarifying, the person coming in, how you would know them. Okay, so first, five of coins. They feel like they've been left out in the cold. They still might be healing up from something. What's going on with this person? They at the end of the day, they bring instability for you, though. But I feel like maybe in the beginning, like maybe there's going to be some trouble. Like maybe you guys don't get along really well for like the first couple seconds. And someone's pretty icy here. Like I don't know if that's you or them. I think it's them because I'm asking about them. But I do see this like working out and being like, I mean, even marriage, the Hierophant's there. So singles, I think you're not going to be single forever. I feel like someone's coming in May for you Tauruses to make you an offer of some kind. 16. So Virgo's next. Let's see, Virgo. General messages. Let's look at Kipper. We're asking about money, love, career, home. What's going on with Virgo? Okay, so first card out is a gift. There's a mature woman, lover, and courtship. Also unexpected income. Okay, this has a 3 to 6 month marker on it with this card. So the unexpected income could be a while. But I do feel like you're getting a gift. I'm going to kind of try and clarify this a little bit. So tell me about the gift, Spirit, with Tarot. Tell me what the gift is. Okay. Okay, so it's the Death card and the King of Pentacles. So it could be a Scorpio. Could be somebody that's already passed over that's sending you some sort of a gift or some sort of a realization. King of Pentacles is stable, solid, grounded, and he has money. So I don't know if this, yeah. I feel like maybe this King of Pentacles could be somebody that like has been watching you, and I don't know. It might be you even. You're a Virgo, so. Tell me who the mature woman is, Spirit. Who's this mature woman? Okay, so the mature woman is clarified by the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles. It could be about some kind of love offer or love relationship. But I feel like there's some kind of a, I don't know, Tower moment, right? And then you're left there standing, thinking to yourself, like, do I want to put any more time in this, right? Tell me about the Lovers for Taurus. There's a love offer here, like a message coming in. Courtship. This could be your wish fulfillment. Could be an air sign that's coming in for you, Virgo. Unexpected income. Tell me about that. I feel like you could have been worried about money or whatever. This could be, I feel like Spirit is all over this. Like, I feel like that first one especially, like, I feel like Spirit is. So when you get this unexpected money, it must be a lot. Because now you're trying to figure out what to do with it, right? Where to go with it. You have lots of options. I feel like it's keeping you up at night. It almost seems more like a burden than you thought it would, you know, this unexpected income. I don't know. There's some kind of decision you have to make about it, and it's hard. It's like there's no right and wrong. There could be like some money that comes in, and you have to split it with people, you know, like an inheritance or something. I'm wondering if it's like up here with this gift and the mature woman, because that's kind of what it looks like. Because the death card is here, the tower card is here, and they're all like, you know, clarifying. Anyway, so I feel like for somebody there is an inheritance. I think it's from a mature woman that passed over and she left you a gift. But over here, when it talks about this unexpected money, so like you didn't see the money coming, but now it's starting to be more of a pain in the ass than anything else because there's other people involved and there's no right way to divide up the money. This is exactly what this card is about. That's why I'm saying it. Two of swords in this card. So these guys, you know, live back in the day when they went and staked a claim here in the United States. You know, when they first started coming, they could just come and like fucking say, "This is my land, and I'm gonna build here," and they planted crops, and that's how they began. Well, these guys, their land borders on each other, and like back then there was like nothing really written down. People just went, took the stuff and said, okay, this is mine. And here these guys are arguing about the property lines. So whatever this unexpected money comes in, it's a pain in the ass. This is going to be happening in like 3 to 6 months. So let's see. Is there any advice here, Spirit, for Virgo? Okay, so be patient. Be patient with the Temperance card. I feel like it is, you know, talk to your higher self with the Hermit card. This is a Wheel of Fortune moment. I feel like, you know, Wheel of Fortune it's kind of like a place where we have a choice sometimes, you know, like we're at this place and the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and you have like a brand new path, or you can stay on the same one. It's up to you, you know, whether you want to cycle around or not. But I feel like what they're saying is like, you know, use your intuition. This is the High Priestess. So use your intuition, tap into your higher self about this situation, because I think it's going to be kind of difficult. I mean, it's a blessing, but it's also like, I don't know, it's going to be a judge of character kind of thing, you know? You know how people get when people die and they fight over their stuff? Have you ever watched that in your family? It's so fucking weird. Okay, so what's happening in career? What's happening in their career, Spirit? Okay, I'm asking about career, but it's wanting to talk about love. So we'll just go with that. So I feel like someone's coming in. It's somebody that you think about all the time. Maybe you keep these thoughts to yourself, but I feel like it's about someone that you've separated from. And I feel like you miss them. There's an apology coming. And I feel like maybe even an offer of commitment. I feel like whoever this is has been working on themselves, and they've healed something, like an inner child wounding thing, and it could have been because of you, you know? I feel like in the past they were closed off. Could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I feel like you're their wish fulfillment, or they are yours. I feel like they've been loving on themselves, and I think they've let go of like some toxic behavior, is what I feel like. I feel like they're coming back. Virgo, whoever this is, I feel like they miss you so much. So let's see. So how do you feel when this person comes in? How do you feel when this person comes in? I think immediately you see the transformation. Pluto card is here. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like you've been loving yourself too. And so I feel like this could be kind of a hard decision for you because, you know, you have fears of the way it was before. So you feel like, like really guarded. I feel like you're thinking back to when maybe they were, ego freaks. Like I don't know. Their ego took over them, and they sabotaged the thing, and you knew it. And what you want is growth and a solid foundation, and you're afraid. So I feel like the answer is to like listen to your intuition here with the third eye card, right? So I feel like there might be a distance between the two of you too. Let's see. I feel like the advice is to surrender it. What is this person's next action? What are they going to do? Well, they're coming in to tell you the truth, is what's happening. Like they're coming in here to tell you exactly what happened. I do feel like, I don't know, they've got the ancestor guide card here, so they could have been working with their ancestors, but I feel like they're ready to tell you the truth, and that truth is that they love you, and they started to love themselves, and they're ready to love you. Like, we can't love people, or people can't love if they don't love themselves. So I feel like that's what's happening there. Let's see. Let's get the tarot. I want to know how you feel about it. How do you feel about this person? How do you feel about this person? You love them. You've been manifesting it. But I feel like they had other options. And so there's that. So that it's showing up here. So obviously it's on your mind. You're like, I do love them. I do want a new beginning with them, and I want it. I've been manifesting it, but they made me an option, and it made me cry. So what are you going to do when this person comes in? What's Virgo going to do? I think you're going to take them back. I think you find them lovely. I think you think about them just as much as they think about you. And I think that you find them to be like your person, is what I feel like. What's the advice from Spirit? Spirit, what's the advice? Well, oh wow, look at that. It's all about following your own inner guidance here. You've got the Hermit card and the High Priestess. So that's like tapping into your own higher self. Remembering who you are. Remembering your value. That's the King of Pentacles. Understanding your value and your power. The ability to manifest. And then you get to decide whether you want to put any more time and effort into it. And I think you're going to decide to do it. And this is the advice part. I feel like the most important piece of advice is to listen to your own inner self. Your third eye, your own advice is the best advice, right? Let's look at singles. Singles who have no love options. They're not thinking about no one. They don't have someone on the back burner. What's happening for them? Okay. Well, you've got the Moon card, the Nine of Cups, and the Justice. So what you don't see is your wish fulfillment coming along with the Justice card. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a not a Gemini, a Libra. Okay. So you could be having like someone very stable and very emotional coming in. We've got Pentacles and water. Someone's coming in to offer you a new cup of love. I feel like this resonates with your soul. And I feel like it's a brand new beginning of success and balance and sunshine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys do have someone coming in. Let's see. Who is it? Tell me how we'll know this person. They're bringing in stability. They make you happy. Whoever this is. You could be meeting them at some kind of a party, maybe a wedding. Four of Wands. It's a celebration. Could be a wedding. Could be party of some kind. That might be where you're meeting them. So here's some signs. We got Leo. We've got Aries. We got Scorpio. We got Cancer and Gemini and Libra. That's who's here. That's how you might know them. Let's see. So how is Virgo going to respond when this person comes in? Like the Emperor. What do you mean by that? What are you going to respond by the Emperor? That's a pretty powerful card, you know. It looks like you're going through something here. You're going through something here. Why? Why are all these sad cards here? It looks like you're going through something like grieving. You've had a broken heart. Why is the Emperor here? Because it's the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I think I know why all this stuff came out. All right, so this Emperor, this is you responding, okay? Because I feel like that's what I was saying, like, how are you going to respond? And it came out the Emperor. So you're putting on this, like, the Emperor is powerful and he can manifest anything. He's amazing, right? But like here is really how the Emperor feels, right? All these cards came out to clarify the Emperor. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Wands, arguing, fighting, Five of Cups, crying, grieving, Three of Swords, broken freaking heart, Four Cups. Man, what have I done? So I feel like this is how you're feeling deep down. You're coming in acting like an emperor, okay? Like you are a badass, you know it, and that's the facade that you put forth is what I'm feeling like. But deep down you feel really broken. I mean, look at all these broken cards. But at the end, this is what's really happening. So I feel like when this person comes in, I don't know how you're going to respond to them, but I really need you to know that if you could like leave off these feelings and stay out of this stuff, like stay out of the past, stay out of your head, all those past memories, because it looks like you felt very hurt and very sad. If you could stay out of there, this person coming in is offering 10 cups and 4 wands. It is a wheel of fortune. Your soul is super happy about it. They got all kinds of love. They also have stability. And it's a brand new world for you with this person. So don't let your own, like, whatever that is going on, fear, grief, whatever that is. Don't let that keep you from, like, having that relationship, because it looks good. So, is there any advice for Taurus that you want to tell them for May? What's the advice for May for Taurus? I mean, not Taurus, Virgo. What's the advice? Yeah, it's to walk away from this stuff from the past and walk toward the opportunity. You know, and like, this is what comes out. It's kind of like these same cards that was identifying you. You know, like the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So I don't know if you're grieving something here, or if you're just like struggling within yourself with the Five of Wands. But Spirit is saying, like, we please walk away from all of that, and please walk toward this opportunity. So I feel like you have an opportunity coming, and I really do feel like it would behoove you to, like, try as hard as you can to surrender whatever is holding you up, because it really is holding you up. Let's see. Let's go to Capricorn now. And we'll start with the Kipper, and we'll start with general messages with family, love, money, career. Let's do all that with Kipper. Spirit, show me what's coming for Capricorn. Oh, I better get the time. Let's see. 37. Okay, Capricorn. What's coming for May for Capricorn, Spirit? What's all the... What can they look forward to? Okay. So you have a new path in work. There's something new coming. Like, I feel like you've been working really hard, and I feel like that's going to change. I feel like there's a new path. You've got an 11 and 8 down there. 8 is about change, and 11 is about, well, it could be spirit-led, you know, or a soul, like a part of your soul path. I feel like some of you are thinking a lot about somebody, or about getting married. Maybe you are married, or maybe you're thinking about somebody that you want to marry. That's a 16 and a 3. So, okay. So I feel like there might be someone around you too that's kind of a false person, or they might be bringing in like some kind of lies. I also see a wealthy person coming in, a wealthy man. And I feel like with this, I feel like something's happening for you. Like, you're getting some kind of recognition, some kind of high honor here. What's going on with their money? I got the child card here. Something's going on with the child around you, or it could be about inner child wounding. You might be getting a message from a child. And I also feel like if there's anybody here that's been having like a hopeless, like money situation, I feel like that's changing. I see sudden wealth coming. And I feel like your days of poverty, if you have days of poverty or worry, I feel like it's over, because you have this sudden wealth card coming. I kind of want to check out this false person here. I'm just going to get a couple tarot on it. Tell me who this false person is for... Spirit is saying, like, go inside and tap in and you'll know who it is. The Hermit and the High Priestess is coming out here. So I feel like you might already know. It could be some kind of mother figure, or somebody that is acting like that. Because the Empress is also here, you know. So, I'm on Capricorn. So this is a Virgo card. We got Taurus. We got Taurus twice. So, false person. So whatever this is, I feel like you might already know what it is. I feel like it's somebody that just did something really shady. Seven of Swords. This is like bullshit behavior. I don't know. The Empress could mean, you know, like it's a Taurus. It could also mean that it's like a mother figure, or that it's somebody, I don't know, behaving like they care but they don't. Something like that. Because the false person is... No, I haven't done Libra yet. I'm on Capricorn. So I have Capricorn and Libra, or Capricorn and Gemini and then Libra. So it'll be probably, I don't know, um, half hour maybe or something. Okay, so that's what I got. Well, let me see what's going on with this kid, right? Let's see what's going on with this child. Okay, so some of you might be having a child that's moving away. You know what's coming to my mind is like graduation's coming up. So I wonder if that's what it is, because I feel like they're leaving and it makes you feel very sad, guarded, afraid. But what they're doing is they're starting a new life, you know, with the Ace of Pentacles. They're going off on their own, whoever this child is. That's what I'm seeing. And it's going to be a little bit hard, I feel like, for some of you. I feel like you're a little bit guarded and scared about it. Sleepless nights, right? So that's what I feel like is happening with that child. Let's talk about the sudden wealth card. Let's talk about the sudden wealth. What the heck? Because I kind of like that message. Who doesn't want it? Right? I just want to see that it's with the coffin card too. Like these two came out together. So this could be like from like, you know, an inheritance of some sort, you know. It's going to be successful. I feel like you're, you know, this could also be about like something that you're doing. Like maybe, because I see up here like your job is changing. You have a new pathway, right? And so you have an old pathway that's ending with that coffin guard, and then you have this sudden wealth and success. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening here with these two messages. They're kind of like meeting and talking about it. This is a spirit-led journey. This new pathway. This is spirit putting you on it. So whatever that means. Let's see if I can get more out of that. Tell me about the pathway. What's it look like? It's these same two cards. I feel like I'm going to change decks because I keep getting the same like cards. If they come out again, then we'll know. New deck, right? Okay, so tell me about the pathway, Spirit. Tell me about the pathway. Yeah. Okay, so this pathway is what is best for you, and I feel like it's you choosing it. Yeah, I feel like it brings you stability. There could be love on it as well, Queen of Cups, or this is kind of an emotional change because you're quitting a job. You're leaving one job, and I don't know if you're quitting, but maybe getting promoted or something. And it's emotional, so maybe you're leaving some friends behind or something. But look at what energy you have. So I don't know if you're like becoming a boss or an entrepreneur or whatever, but I see tons of money, and I see it connected with this. So like you're leaving one situation, going down a new path, and it's huge. Lots and lots of money there. Okay, so I don't know if you're starting your own business. You're doing something that you like. You know, you're doing something that you want to do. You're choosing yourself. You're putting yourself first in the Two of Wands. Look at the bottom of this deck, Ten of Pentacles. That's where you're headed, Capricorn. Is that one? Yeah, Capricorn. That is where you're headed. So good on you. Keep following that intuition, because that's what kept coming out. Hermit and intuition. Go in. Talk to your higher self. Listen to that. Your soul does know the way. It's just on a matter of if our human will let it. You know, let it do its thing. So let's ask about love. Let's ask about general love. What's happening in love for Capricorn in the month of May, Spirit? Again, with your third eye, I think you're getting clarity about your love life. You're starting to see something different. Okay. So I feel like you're having dreams about something or someone. There's a faded energy here. Divine intervention. Somebody coming in. It could be somebody that you dream about, or you will dream about, right? You're getting messages about it. The third eye is also here. There's a lot of chemistry in this relationship. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That card came out, and you have to decide. You know, you're a little confused. You're a little bit confused. You've got Neptune here with illusions, and then you have control tactics. Look at that. Isn't it the weirdest card? High heel going right into that guy's mouth. I kind of want more clarity on that, don't you? What's the illusion and what's the... Okay, it's about your emotions causing confusion for you. So I feel like really the message here is like, you're emotional, you're really, really like, the chemistry's hot, there's a lot of passion, and so you're wondering about it, right? You're dreaming about this person. What the heck? There's a distance. So maybe you guys live far apart from each other. I don't know. Maybe this is an online thing. So what's gonna happen? What's next? How is Capricorn gonna react when this person comes in? Yeah, you're gonna know it's a soul tie. You already had a life with them, and you can feel it immediately. That's what I was getting here. I feel like there's a change in cycles. There's transformation and transcendence. So you're changing the way you do things. You're like rising above everybody else. You're not caring, and you're just doing what feels good to you because you are remembering something. This person brings it out for you, right? So then there's an unexpected storm coming. Oh my gosh. Clarify the unexpected storm. Okay, it's because your higher self is being activated. That's why the storm is here. So, wow. Well, tell me what's next. Like, what happens then? The higher self is activated. So the higher self is... Okay, so then, here's what happens next. You start working on yourself and you realize how valuable you are in this world. In the past, what you were doing was feeling like you didn't have nothing to offer. You were just sitting in lack mentality, right? It's over. It's just over. I feel like there's some kind of... There is divine timing for someone here. I'm going to get a tarot on it. I'm going to ask who this is. Like, how will Capricorn know who this person is? First, I guess the first thing is that there's some kind of vivid dream about it. Yeah, definitely the Lovers is here, right? That's how you'll know. Could be a Gemini. I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. Maybe you'll meet them at a gathering of some kind. What else? How else will they know this person? There you are, Capricorn. The Devil card. Why is the Devil card here? Because you're confused about what to do. Two of Swords for some reason. Why are you confused? I think you're confused because you're going through so many changes, and you don't know if this person like is for real, or you know, I mean, you're very confused about it, I feel like. So here you are, the Two of Swords. Well, what is happening? So this Two of Swords, she's surrendering. What's happening then? That's the lesson. To surrender the outcome. I have a feeling this is like something that you had planned in your life. Like, I hate the word test, but I don't know what other one to do, what to use. I don't believe God tests us, but I believe that our soul puts stuff in our way for, like, I wonder what I'll do in this human body when this happens after all of these things. I wonder what my choice will be. And I feel like it's that. I feel like that's what's happening here, is like kind of like it's about learning all of it, learning to trust that higher self, you know, because that's what's happening here, is your higher self is being activated, you know, and like the act of surrender, it is surrendering to your higher self, you know. So I feel like this person comes in, and I don't know if you trust it, but you can feel it, but you're afraid somehow. And this could be about past stuff, but then you get into this like surrender position, you know, with this too. And you're like, higher self, like, what way do I go? Like, I really want to be on the path with you. I want to do what you are, you know, what you want to do. I want to do what's in our plan. I don't want to cycle back around, you know, like I've done that cycle 20 times. Whatever it is, I feel like it's a cycle in love. But what I see is you just surrendering to that higher self. You're activating the higher self yourself. You're remembering maybe past lives even. And it could even be from this person, you know, because sometimes, you know, we'll run into somebody. It doesn't even, I mean, this is a love reading, but it wouldn't even have to be a love reading. It could be someone else, and you run into them and you just feel the connection, you know. So let's see. How do you feel about all this? Let's ask that. How do you feel? How are you feeling? Let's see how you're going to feel when this person comes in and shocks the shit out of you, right? And feels like too good to be true. Yeah, you feel like it's a lie. You feel like it's a facade. You do. You're like not trusting it at all. Spirit says, talk to your ancestors. It's time to change some energy. And I kind of feel like the energy is like that self-doubt, right? Yeah, it's about self-worth. So you're changing the way you see yourself and the way you even behave. Because I feel like, yeah. And then look at here, renewal, spark. That's how you feel. You do feel it. But whatever this is, I feel like you're changing because of it. So this person is a blessing. It's a gift. It's sent from spirit. And tell me what this person's next action is going to be. Hi, Free Will. Oh, welcome from France. I hope you're still here. What's your person's next action? Okay. I feel like they just know. They know they want to renew it. I don't know. They feel excited. There's the spark card here again, right? They want a new beginning, and they're just like, they've been manifesting you, and they're just like open to receive. They're talking to spirit. So I feel like it's saying like, have the courage to take this change, because there's a big change coming. New beginnings, courage. It's about Jupiter. It's about new beginnings. Let's see. Tell me what your response is going to be to this person. North Node. You see it. You see it as part of your path. You understand when you meet this person. And I'm excited. I feel like, remember when we were reading before, though, it was like you're excited about it, but at the same time, you don't know if you believe it. You don't know. It's a freaking twin flame relationship, is what Spirit is telling me right now, Capricorn. It is your soul, part of your soul journey, right? All the past suffering that you had is gone. There's going to be nothing but celebration, abundance, and gifts. This person, because the twin flame card came out, so did the reflection one. These twin flame relationships can be very, very passionate, and they can be very hard, because they really do reflect your exact personality, and it pisses you off. It triggers you. You kind of have things in common, past life in common, right? So you feel guarded, and then your ego comes out, right? So be careful of that, because I do see you acknowledging it, you know. But I feel like at the same time it's pretty scary. So I feel like go with the flow. This is the planets working for you, you know. So I think this person's gonna come in, you're gonna dig it, and then it's gonna fall apart just like every other twin flame. Right? But you'll learn a lot. Tell me what tell me what the advice is for Capricorn in this situation. Just one card. It's fate. Detours. Divine intervention. That's your advice, is to go with the flow. That's the Wheel of Fortune, go with the flow card. So I feel like that's their advice. Just listen to it. Like, justice is coming. Balance is coming. It's got everything to do with loving yourself first, though. That's the twin flame journey. Singles. Let's ask for singles. What's going on with singles who have no options? No options. No one in the background. Let's see. Okay. I feel like your higher self is coming out, right? I feel like your human is arguing with that, but your higher self is coming to the surface, and your human is afraid. What's coming for love? I do see a masculine presence here, so it does look like somebody's coming in, but it looks like you're afraid of it. It's too unexpected, right? I feel like some of you have been going through the dark night of the soul, right? I feel like there's communication coming in, maybe from a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. And I think it's coming in May, like you might meet them, but I also feel like the harvest time, it won't be until like around September, October, November. I think you honestly might reject this thing, you know, when it comes in. I feel like you're really working on yourself. Spirit, what's the advice for this? Yeah, even if you do, I mean, I feel like you're just not even up for it. I feel like you don't even you're in your comfort zone. South node, you're clinging, right? Spirit's asking you to just surrender, because, well, I don't know why, but you know what? Again, we've got the fate card and union. Like, so whoever this is, this Capricorn is, what I'm asking about singles who have no one on the back burner. Someone's coming in that's a very important person for you. It's going to really change your life. I feel like this is a blessing from Spirit. So, just so you know that. All right, let's go to, are you there? I'm going to do Libra next. I'm going to switch and do Libra next, okay? So it's at 1 minute. or 1 hour and 10 seconds. Okay, so we're going to do Libra next for my friend from France with a with a very low phone. Let's see, we're going to start with the Kipper deck, and we'll see. Spirits, angels, guides, tell me about Libra. What's coming for Libra? Tell me what's coming for Libra. Got this cute little person in France walking her dog in a low battery. Let's give her the messages she needs to hear. So, something's big's happening in 3 to 6 months. I don't know what it is. Could be a marriage. Are you getting married? Could be. It says main female, 3 to 6 months marriage. Looks like that's what it's saying. You're welcome. There's a new path. Okay, so I see huge changes coming from you, for you. I feel like maybe some of you could be moving or changing houses or moving to a new town or something like that. I feel like I just got a warning here for somebody about a message that's coming in. It's from somebody that's a liar. So we'll clarify that if you want. And then I do see some change here. I feel like some of you have been feeling like, I don't know, stuck. This reminds me of the Eight of Swords, so like stuck in your mind or whatever. Spirit says that's changing. I see a lot of change cards, you know what I mean? That are just saying that, like there's the house, so I don't know if your home is changing. You could be getting a new car here, or you could be going on a vacation or moving. I feel like there's a new pathway. I feel like there's something that you can't stop thinking about. I also feel like there's some kind of thing with an institution. So I'm going to clarify and just see, like, tell me what the new pathway is. Okay, so you could be learning something new, like going to a class, doing, maybe going to college or bumping up, going from, you know, regular college up to like trying to get a master's or a doctorate or something like that. Tell me what the thoughts card is. You're happily married. Well, that could be for someone else, but it's definitely here from 3 to 6 months, the main male and or the main female and marriage. So I don't know. So what you're thinking about here, your thoughts are about something that began and then ended. I mean, this is what you're thinking about, whoever this is for. Like it's something that kind of snuck up on you. You didn't see it coming. It was a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune came in. You went somewhere. Chariot card. Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a soul friend, right? So this could be a soul friend coming in, offering 10 of Pentacles. You're happier than you've ever been. And then something changes. And that's what you're thinking about. Like this is something that already happened. And there was a transformation, right? So let me see if I can see at the bottom of the deck. It is about love. I feel like something ended and it left you scared and feeling alone. And that's what's on your mind here with this thoughts card, whoever that's for. Tell me what the courthouse is here for, Spirit. Tell me what the courthouse is here for. the courthouse is here to bring in justice for something. It was something that wasn't fair, right? Tower card. So there's a Tower card, and then the Justice card, and then the Ace of Wands. So some kind of new beginning there. I feel like there's people involved here, as well as spirit. And I feel like it's leading you to wish fulfillment. This could be about a love situation, or it could be you know, I'm sorry, but it feels like divorce to me, and I'm just gonna say it. It's probably not for everyone. That's why there's so many messages, because there's not just one person watching, right? So here in the beginning, it looks like somebody gets married, but over here, it's talking about a divorce. It really is. I mean, I kept trying to like spin that a different way, but that's what it is. I just feel like, you know, like it could be two separate people, you know, two separate messages. But then when I looked at the bottom of the deck, I see the World card, which is an ending. And then underneath, that's the Nine of Pentacles, which is being single. So I feel like for somebody out there who's a Libra, I see a divorce coming. Now, I feel like there's some kind of lack mentality here that's going to change. Tell me about that, because you got the imprisonment card and change. I also feel like, I mean, for somebody, someone might have someone in their family going to jail. I'm picking up on that. Well, there you go. I wondered, because I did even say you before I even started. So that makes sense. Okay, so there's some kind of change happening here. I feel like it's you needing to surrender, though. I feel like you feel stuck in something. And honestly, this makes me feel like, so you have an opportunity to go somewhere new, to do something new, and you can't decide, so you're surrendering the outcome to spirit. You're like, I don't know what to do, because I feel stuck. I feel fucking stuck, and I don't know what to do. So you take it, spirit. And they're like, all right. So they're bringing in the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Sun. Love, winning, and abundance, right? So whatever this new path is, can you tell me what the new path is? Like, it just says change. What's changing? Knight of Swords. Gonna happen fast. Let me get this deck and see if it'll give me more information. What's happening in this reading here? It's crazy. You're forming a solid foundation here is what's happening. So that's what's happening. It's going to happen very fast. I feel like there's also some inner child healing going on with this, in this pile. And I feel like you're figuring out what your purpose is. And now we know exactly what this imprisonment card means because of this deck. It means that you have a lack mentality, whoever this is. You feel like you don't, like, you could be doing like Dark Night of the Soul stuff, right? But that's all changing. As soon as all you got to do is just say, higher self, take it, man. Like, I trust you, soul. You drive, man. I'm just getting us in trouble. My overthinking, my negative thoughts, my feeling stuck, like, it's getting me in trouble. It's getting me nowhere. And so you just kind of like go, higher self, I'm ready. You take it. You know where to go. My human is stuck. And I feel like as soon as you do that, I mean, you see what's happening. You have success, you have abundance, and you have love. So You're coming out of that stuckness, whoever you are, Libra, which is beautiful. I also see like this new path that you're getting, it could have something to do with like higher education is what I'm feeling. Like maybe you know, like I said, maybe you're going back to school, or maybe you're just starting school. So what's happening in love, Spirit, for these guys? Okay, let's see what's happening in love for Libra. Libra. Okay, so I see a nice relationship here with nurturing and compassion coming in. I feel like there's some karmic cycles that are balancing and ending, like closing out. Remember, we have that other eclipse on May 5th, which is the ending stuff. So this little piece that we're in right now is sketchy. My daughter and I were just talking about it last night, and she's like, I hate the way I feel. And I'm like, dude, just roll with it. Just roll with it. It's the eclipse, you know. But that's what I see happening is like there's some karmic things coming into balance. Cycles are completed. They're ending. I do see a twin flame here with that too. And alchemy. So I feel like for you, there's a lot going on within your own self. Let's see. Well, what's going on in their love life? I see what's happening with you, Libra. You're balancing, you're nurturing yourself. I feel like someone is coming in, or they already are there. There's a lot of chemistry and passion here. I feel like for some of you, I do see like there's been a dark night of the soul, but I do see a rebirth coming as well. I guess these are just kind of general messages. They're not really talking about specific love, are they? I feel like you're isolating some of you. I feel like maybe you're feeling guilty. You're feeling like you're in a stalemate. But you do have clarity coming. All you need to do is be open to receive. I feel like somebody is watching you. I don't know who it is, but I see the spy card here. So someone's watching you. Maybe they just think you're hot. I feel like something new is coming in any time now. Fulfillment. It's your wish fulfillment. So be open for that. And that is the message from that deck. Let's get some tarot. We'll talk about love with the tarot. Those were kind of cool messages, though. Spirit, what's happening in love for Libra? Show me the love dialogue here. Okay, so it looks like some of you have some fear here. 7 of Swords. I don't know what you're afraid about, but I see it. You're going back to school. Right on. I feel like you're working on yourself, and I feel like you are kind of in this, you're in the 7 zone, you know, where you're actually don't know what to do with yourself. 7s, you know, that's what they feel like to me. Where do I put my energy? Where do I put my time? And this 7 of Swords is, she's scared, you know, she's hanging on to that tree. But you are finding some justice. So I feel like once you find that justice, I feel like justice in some sort of situation. This could be anything, like whatever caused the fear. Like you're kind of seeing why you had to go through the fear. And then that gives you the ability to like say, okay, what serves me and what doesn't serve me? King of Swords. It's your own energy. You know, cut out what doesn't. Be honest with yourself. What belief systems, what what about yourself, you know, needs to be cut out? Like things that you say to yourself, the way you talk to yourself, anything like that. I mean, there's cycles closing out, and this keeps coming out, and it's because of that May 5th thing. You know, that eclipse in Scorpio. It's a big one. It's a big one. Okay, so you're ending this cycle because you found like this confused place of 7. And you're ending it. It's coming to an end. You're choosing yourself. You're tapped into the higher self, which is the high priestess, right? And in comes a message. See, you have to let go of that icky place before this, you know, and close out that cycle. And then there's going to be new people coming in that are good. They're not the same that are going to put you in that 7 of Swords place, right? There's a message coming in here with this Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is, I feel like you see things differently. You've got clarity on something. And then you start manifesting what you want. So this clarity that you get actually could be from your higher self. You know, because I see you with that high priestess there tapping in as you're making this decision on the 2 of Wands. Where do I go? What does it mean to invest in myself? What does that really look like? And so you're just consulting with your higher self here. And then you start to manifest. Let me see what you're manifesting. Yeah, success, 6 of Wands. And love. So you're manifesting love. You want love. You want successful love. But you want it to be something that aligns with your soul. And it does. See, that's the important part here. Like, I liked when they started throwing out those kind of weird cards, I was like, what? And they're just telling me that in order for this new person to come in, there's someone, a King of Cups here, that you're manifesting, but you have to close out this cycle first, which I don't know if, you know, I mean, you could work on that yourself, you know, just by with spirit, like actually surrendering the outcome of the situation and just saying like, I'm ready for a new role, you know, I'm ready for a new lesson, I'm ready for a new lifeline, a timeline, right? And that's when you get lined up with your soul, and then in comes, who's coming? Okay, I feel like, honestly, it very well could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. So how does Libra respond when this person comes in? How does Libra respond? Yeah, I think you're going to take them up on it. Like, okay, it's light. Like, yeah, I'll go have coffee, right? I'll go have coffee. And then what happens after the coffee date? Well, it turns out you guys have a lot in common. Like, I feel like you vibe at the same level. I feel like you, I don't know if it's about worshiping or like higher, you know, like soul stuff. But I feel like they're part of your clan. Like, they fit right into what you're doing. They're your wish fulfillment. And I feel like the 2 of you transform each other in some sort of way. So tell me what this, what's your person's actions towards you? They're going to go slow. Knight of Pentacles. So this person is not going to push you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of messages. And I feel like, I don't know, but I'm getting like, I can see you guys meditating together. Okay? So I don't know if you do that, but I feel like maybe you'll even meet them at some kind of meditation thing. Like, right? Because this is like a gathering and this is like meditation. So I don't know if you're going to a yoga retreat, but this is your person. This is your person. And you feel it right away. So let's see. How does Libra respond to this lover? How does Libra respond? You don't know. You don't know what to do. You do see that they have qualities that you like. They're very stable. They don't need any money. They do want a new beginning. Could be dealing with the Cancers here. But I kind of feel like this person sees you as like super hot. So you're not going to know exactly what to do. You're like kind of like, I don't know, right? So let me just get some advice. Tell me what the advice is for them. Okay, well, Spirit is saying like, you can do what you want, of course, but carrying around, what you might not realize is carrying around all the past stuff, because I see it up here. You're really packing around a big load. It could cause you to just not give a fuck and just say, nah, I'll just be single. That might be what you do. I don't know. Let's ask about single Libras. You're going back to school too, Free Will? Good for you. I need to do something. I don't know. I'm a Libra rising, so I get the confusion. Tell me about Libra singles. There's singles who have no one in their life. There's someone, oh, okay. So, singles with no one in your life are sad and feeling all by yourself. Well, look at Eight of Wands. This is Spirit coming rushing in to save the day. They're coming in. Spirit, who are you bringing? Who are you bringing to these Libra? You're bringing in Empress. They're bringing you the Empress and the High Priest. So somebody who's loving and nurturing and wants more than just a one-night stand. Someone's coming in. How does this person see Libra? How does this person see Libra? As a brand new, as a brand new opportunity is what they're saying to me. It's like a brand new portal, and they're so excited. They also see you as sexy and hot and confident and wonderful. I feel like they want to move slow. We got that Knight of Pentacles again. Maybe just a few flirty messages in the beginning, trying to help change the energy up here, because this is what your energy is. You know, like this is the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles for you singles who have no options. But this is what this person is offering to you. They see you as the Queen of Cups. I mean, Queen of Wands. So they see you as very sexy. They're not going to push you. They're going to keep it light and a little bit flirty and let you know how they feel about you. And I feel like, honestly, this is pretty clear here. I feel like over time, they soften your heart, like, because you're broken here. And I feel like just with their beautiful, slow, calm energy is what I'm getting. I mean, they kind of just, it turns around. It turns you around. Like, I feel like this is a spirit. I mean, like, remember we had the Eight of Wands sending someone in. This is someone that does have good intentions. This is someone that would marry you. And this is someone that has the personality of an Empress, male or female. This is someone who nurtures and loves and is kind. And I think it's that and their relationship with Spirit that kind of changes this vibe in you. This is what you guys can have together. And Libra, I've been getting this message for a while. And I know that, you know, if you're not interested in love, you're not interested in love. But I feel like this person who's coming in they're not jamming it down your throat. They're just sweetly loving you, you know? And in that, something inside you starts to feel differently than it did before. So let's get some advice. Let's get just general advice for Libra for May, Spirit. General advice for Libra for May. Surrender. Here's your advice. Surrender. Surrender to your higher self. It knows the way. Just go ahead and get in the boat. They're steering you to a new direction. It's going to be something that helps you see things in a different light. I feel like you're going to see what's fair and what's not fair, why things happen. I think you're going to understand on a deeper level when you're in this place of the Hanged Man, because you're looking at different perspectives. You're looking at the people you're dealing with. You're also looking from your soul's perspective too. And then the King of Swords, just being able to cut out whatever doesn't serve you, you know, like that attitude that I have about this doesn't serve me anymore, this doesn't serve me, and then you just cut things out that aren't making you grow. You know, there are some things that just make us stay stagnant, you know. And I feel like that's something that you're learning over the month of May, is like the things that maybe you hung on to them for a really long time. And I feel like, I don't know, something's coming to light. Okay. I guess Gemini's next. Let me look at the 127. Okay, Gemini. Let's look and see what's happening for you. The Clipper. Tell me general messages here for Gemini. Okay, some of you guys feel like you're stuck in something. Could be about money. Could be about work. What you're going to do about work, maybe. I think your occupation is changing. It could have something to do with a community. With your community. Because you got occupation and community. Occupation is about doing something you love. Community is about, you know, community. Give me another card on that first one. I feel like some of you are going to be noticed. I do feel like there's a lot of money coming in for some too. The sudden wealth card. And I do see you like really deep in thought, like something like you can't stop thinking about here. I feel like you're getting a message from someone that you can't stop thinking about. Let's clarify. What's the imprisonment card doing here? This is like Eight of Swords, like all up in your head. The imprisonment card. Okay. So you are stuck in your head, and it's about something somebody did to you, or something that's happened over and over and over again. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, right? So I feel like you're kind of stuck up in your head about that. And then all of a sudden here, next card, sudden wealth. Where's that coming from, Spirit? Why is that coming in? It's got something to do with something you're doing. Like it's got, I feel like this is a heart-led thing. Like you're doing something that you love to do. And it's going to be successful, and it's bringing in money. So I don't think this is about the gambling machine. I feel like it's about, honestly, I feel like it's about helping people. I feel like it's about healing people. And I feel like there's more than you involved in it. I feel like these are people that vibe with you. You know what I mean? Like whenever I see that card, I always feel like I can think of like a few people that I could actually stand in a circle with and do some kind of prayer ritual, kind of like that. That's the vibe this has. This is about money, this is about occupation, and this is about community. This is what I'm clarifying. It's got something to do with healing. It's got everything to do with love, and it's very successful. Six of Wands. Okay, so whatever that is, keep doing it. Just let's clarify that occupation. What's the occupation look like? It's got King of Pentacles. Whatever this is, like you're changing your job. Whatever the job is that you were doing, you're doing something now that you love. It's going to change your life so fast. And this is the energy that's coming with it. Very fast. King of Pentacles. Everything he touches turns to gold. You guys get ready. You've been manifesting this. And Spirit says, here you go. Gem. You're definitely getting stable here. I feel like you're coming into Emperor energy, so maybe you are. The Emperor is not here, but I have some kings here, and I'm feeling like, I feel like you're going to start your own business or something. It's going to be big. Tell me about the High Honor card, because you're being recognized here by your peers, by, you know, your community. Tell me what the High Honor is here. What's that exactly look like for Gemini? The High Honor is something that you don't see coming. You know what it is? Oh my God. It's the knowledge that you've gotten from all the 9 wands. I know that's crazy, but it's so true. 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords is right up above this. This is below it. And these Kipper cards are very much about what's next to them, right? But you've got the Moon card, you've got the 10 of Wands. You've got new information with the Page, and then you decide to finally like surrender it. This is why you're getting the High Honor. It is about someone who has been through so much but came out on top. And I kind of feel like you are teaching it. You know what I mean? Because that's what this card is about. Also, the Hierophant is talking about being a teacher, but the 9 of Wands is also a teaching card, because it's there that we get all the knowledge, all the pain, all the suffering. Like, think about all the shit you learn when you're like in the deepest, darkest night. Think about all of the stuff you really do figure out. So that's what I feel like. I feel like people are noticing you. Want to know what this feels like to me? And I'm getting chills. It's about a book. It's about a book. It's about a book. I can feel it here. So it's got to do with like expressing what you've been through, and it helps people. I don't know. Pulitzer Prize. I don't know. I don't know. May. Are you going to start working on the book maybe? So you've been thinking about something for a long time. Maybe it's a stamp book. I don't know. And then you get a message. Let's find out what it is. We'll clarify with tarot. This is a good reading, Gem. It really is. It's a message from someone. Oh, 6 of Cups. Someone. This is the card of nostalgia. I can't stop thinking about this person. So you either get a message or you send a message. Tell me what's happening with this. What happens next? Do they get the message from the 6 of Cups? What's the message say? Oh my gosh. This makes me almost cry. Okay. This is a message. This is a message card. Again, like 6 of Cups sends a message. I love you. I want to start over. Can we go on a date? You go in and you talk to your higher self. And then you decide, does this align with my soul? Does this make me feel aligned? You're the only one that can answer that. Because if this is someone from the past, like it could be, like, God, it could be an adult child that said, you know? So, like, they're coming in offering love, and you're like, I gotta, I gotta let my soul do this, man. I gotta let my soul make this decision because this was so painful, right? So that's what I feel like might be happening here. This person coming back, it could be anyone, it could be anyone, but what they're wanting is to love on you, whether it's a child or a parent or an old lover, you know, from 20,000 years ago. I think we're still in Mercury retrograde, so it could be from 20,000 years ago. So now we're going to ask what's happening is specifically in love for Gemini. What's coming for love for Gemini spirit? Disharmony. Okay. You got to release this disharmony. The next card out was purge, surrender. Like you feel triggered, you feel conflicted, right? And Spirit says, yeah, there's something magical coming. There is. It might have even been that last person we just saw in the Kipper reading. But there's someone that is a divine timed, fated person that makes you feel some sort of way. Good. The card says union. So let's see. North Node also, part of your soul purpose. So I feel like someone's coming in that's supposed to be there. It's divine timing. Who knows? What are they going to do? Sometimes these divine timing things suck. Yeah. It could be a toxic pattern. Sabotage, guilt, right? So this thing could come in and you all of a sudden, you are like rejecting the shit out of it. You're like, no. But then you take a little minute out. You go inside yourself and you talk to your higher self. Third eye's here. So stay tapped into that. What's happening next? Wow. This is quite the story. Transformation. There is a transformation happening here. Whether it's in this relationship or within you. You know? Unexpected storm. So I'm wondering if it's that person, you know, that we already read about coming in, and it's like a shock. You don't, yeah. I feel like when this happens, you're a little bit scared. You guys, I'm back to gardening. That's why I look like this. Sorry about it. Sorry about my hair. I pretty much just like take a shower at night. My hair's all fucked up, and then I get up and put a hat on. Okay. So, all right. Trust this divine timing. There's a masculine coming in, and it is in divine timing, and it's somebody from your past. It's somebody that triggered you, probably caused the dark night of the soul, but it's coming back, and it's a renewal. Something's really changed alchemy here. Like something's changed in them, in you. I feel like the advice here is to like stay focused on gratitude through all this, because you could really mind fuck yourself. So just stay in the moment and like look around and do that whole thing where you go outside, you know, and say to every flower, you're my favorite. Every tree, you're my favorite. Keep that energy positive, right? You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius because the fire sign's here. But what I feel like that this is saying is like there's a new beginning here. A new beginning with this person. And I think they healed. I think they healed. And honestly, remember that eclipse in Scorpio on May 5th. There's a lot of like, there's going to be a big change in the air. you know, because like that is an end of like, I think a 2-year karmic thing. And so when it ends, I mean, automatically new beginning, right? So that's what I feel. Okay. So this person coming back, let's ask, how does this person that's coming back feel about you? They've surrendered the outcome and they're just following their soul. I feel like they're grateful that they know you. I think they're a little bit afraid. I wonder if they had something to do with like this sabotaging it, because I feel like they have a lot of regret about it. But I do feel like they're getting clarity, and I do feel like they're allowing their higher self to lead. So that's who's coming at you, is their higher self, not their scared egomaniac person self, you know. They've done a lot of growing. I feel like it's very possible that you will do a lot of growth together. I do feel like this is on your soul journey, because the North Node is here. They're part of it, this person. You're part of theirs. You know, it was meant to be. You heal one another. And I don't know, but you're healing like inner child wounds with your reflecting each other, you know? And I feel like both of you are like understanding the bigger picture of your relationship, and it makes you love each other even more, right? I feel like what you've been like reflecting to each other, Gemini, is controlling like issues, sabotaging, egomaniac, you know? Detachment, coldness, you know? And what's changing, thank you, Uranus, is freedom. Like you have this is a new opportunity, and you're both coming from a place of freedom and love. So that's beautiful. So that's how your person feels. They feel rejuvenated. They feel like a different person. And how do you feel about it? Let's see how you are going to feel about it when they actually get here. Oh, well, you're kind of like feeling like, man, I remember the last time. You know, you're like a game. I don't know. But you also feel pretty passionate about it. Ace of swords. I mean, Ace of wands, right? I feel like you think you're not enough. But there's going to be some kind of clarity here. This is your soul journey. Like, you know, this is part of it. And you know, you just, no matter how it even ends, like maybe you're only together for 5 more minutes, but you know that it's part of it. And you know that whatever happens, it's going to change you in some way. I feel like you realize that. So, I mean, some of you might say no, but I don't know. I feel like yeah, I feel like you're going to tell your truth. And I feel like what you're going to see when this person comes back is an authentic transformation. Like, they're not even the same person. They're not. And so, Spirit, what's the outcome for these guys? Alchemy. You did it for each other. You know what I mean? But I really want to know, like, how is this going to end up? It's a twin flame, of course it is. I think you're scared of the cycle repeating itself. So you guys might just say no. Some of you might. But it also could be the chance to balance this out and like have the happily ever after. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I don't want to go into more same old fucking cycle either. But if this is a twin flame, every single time, even if it's for lunch you meet this person, I promise something changes every time you're with them. Every time you see him, especially in person. Like, it's not, I feel like phone calls are one thing, but in person is a whole nother thing, because there's that magnet thing going on. So I think they're coming, and I don't know what you're gonna do. It's pretty unclear. Spirit, what's the advice? Did I ask advice yet? I'm gonna ask advice. Tell me what the advice is. I'll get tarot instead of this card. Tell me what Gemini's advice is about this person that's coming back. It says Eight of Wands and King of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck I see the, look what's at the bottom. So I feel like it's up to you. You know, this King of Swords, definitely air energy. So it's about being honest and cutting out what doesn't serve you anymore. You know, Spirit is with you 100%. This is a Wheel of Fortune moment. This person is being authentic. They are. They're being authentic. The person I'm reading for here. They mean it. They're really in their Empress energy. So, yeah, I think you can trust it. And Spirit is saying, like, more than that, trust yourself. You know, because you are the King of Swords. You know what truth is. You know what propels you forward. You know what helps you grow and what doesn't. So use that sword. If it needs to go, it needs to go. Use your best judgment. Let's ask about singles. Single Geminis who have no one in their life. No hope. No hope. There's always hope, right? But you know what I mean. Single Geminis. It looks like you could have another air sign coming in. I'm going to switch decks. Okay, you could have a Leo coming in. I see the Strength card, super fast, offering like a new beginning, or like, want to go on a date? This could be one of many options, you know, and you're trying to decide if you'd like to take them up on it or not. I feel like you have sort of in the back of your mind, you're thinking about, you know, like the past relationships you've had that have left you feeling like shit, and they were toxic, and you feel like, I like my life by myself, you know. So here's what you do have some people coming, you know, you got a lot of people, a lot of options. You have someone even coming from the past. Here's what could be: Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. Those are the major arcana cards. So I do see someone coming in, and they could make a change real fast in your life. But you do have this one card that tells me you're scared. You know, like you're scared to invest. You're like, man, I just went through something. I just was transformed, and like I have confidence now, and I don't want to go back to that, right? So Spirit, what's your advice? Spirit says, don't ever turn down a good opportunity. Tell me how they're going to know who this person is that's coming in. How are they going to know? It's going to be like, I feel like you're going to really fight it. When this person comes in, you're going to be like, no. But Spirit is saying, like, you're going to feel like guarded, and you don't want to let this person in, but it's going to be successful. So I guess it's up to you. You could end up walking away, could end up, but I feel like the whole thing is like, Spirit's saying trust it. There's someone coming in. Trust this new thing. Trust it and see, you know? See how it goes. All right. Now, Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius, general messages, spirit. That was weird. General messages, home, money, career. Tell me what's going on for Aqua. Well, I feel like there's, honestly, there could be someone that's sick around you. I wonder if some of you might be moving. Some of you might be going on a trip too. Maybe some of you are going to school. I think it might, if you do, I feel like you're going up, like up in like money. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like there's something bothering someone here. Now, I don't know. It almost looks like there's sort of a court case or something. I have a lot of cards like that. I got the courthouse, I got despair, and I got judication. I see something being over with this judication card. I see this despair attached to a journey as well as a poverty consciousness. And the courthouse has something to do with a home and someone who's sick. So I got to get the tarot here because I feel like I can read tarot a little easier than these kippers. Or like they can kind of retell the story to me. You know what I mean? But I do like having these because they redirect, like they give you a whole nother thing, a whole nother meaning. Okay, so let's clarify this first thing. The house, bad health, and courthouse. This is accompanied with 5 of Cups, a lot of pain. I feel like it has something to do with your family, maybe even a mom. Okay, so let's keep going. Tell me what's going on here with this pile of cards. So I'm wondering if there's grief going on that could cause bad health if you don't be careful. Why is the house card here? What's the house card? Okay, so I feel like the bad health is directly related to some kind of grieving, some kind of ending, something hurting, somebody that can't sleep, somebody that's having a hard time making decisions, you know? I feel like the house is attached to maybe, I don't know. I feel like maybe you're moving into a bigger house, a better house. There's something changing here. I feel like you're manifesting money like crazy here. Why is the courthouse here, though? Tell me why the courthouse is here. I think the courthouse is about making a decision, right? To move forward. I'm not sure. I feel like there's a decision that you have to make. And I think the decision is about like leaving something behind that doesn't serve you anymore, Aquarius. Because you have 2 2s here, and what's happening, like it's with the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords, which is the nightmare and the grieving card, you know. And there's also bad health. I feel like whatever's bothering you, Aquarius, or someone around you, it has the ability to make you sick. You know what I mean? Like, think about panic attacks and all that, you know? Or there could be someone that's around you that maybe needs your help, you know? And it's pretty sad, you know, and maybe you have to go and change houses for a while to help them take care of them. It could be that. Um, I feel like there's also some big fear around some kind of court case for somebody. I'm getting that really heavy. I feel like there's kids involved, so maybe a custody battle or a divorce. It could also be something about like an inheritance, maybe even a house. You know, like there's a house and maybe there's kind of like problems with that. I do feel like someone's going on a journey here, and I'm getting that all over the place. I feel like, okay, tell me about the journey for Aquarius. The journey might be going to like a like a family reunion or a class reunion or something like that. Maybe you're worried about it. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough money to go or something like that. Or you're afraid that of somebody that's there. Like you're going to somewhere, but you're afraid to run into somebody that's there. Afraid of causing a tower. I feel like whatever this is, you're really emotional about it. I mean, this could be even just a breakup too. Like, I don't know exactly. This is crazy. But I feel like you do feel lack. You feel poverty. You feel like you don't really want to go anywhere. There is an opportunity coming in here. And I feel like that's the journey card. Like, there's an opportunity to change paths here. Someone's coming in to give you an offer for something. I feel like I got this a couple days ago. This is a spirit-led thing. It's 3 of Cups and then or 3 of Pentacles and then 6 of Swords. So it's like someone coming in and offering you something. 6 of Swords is spirit. So spirit's sending someone to you. But at the same time, you've got this lack mentality. You feel like you can't do it. You feel like you don't have enough to offer, right? I mean, this could be very much about your job. Look at it. Like, this is the despair card, but in the back here on this sign, it says no jobs available. Or it says not hiring, is what it says. So, like, you've got this, like, you're healing up, you're feeling like left out in the cold and alone, you're in despair, you're feeling poverty, but you get this new opportunity, and it might require movement, like move into a new job. Here's what I want you to know about it. It's very soul-led, so it resonates with you. Judgment card, 3 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. Those are all like your soul driving you there. Tell me about this Judication and Coffin card. So this could be just like transforming, like this old mentality, I don't have enough, into like, I'm on fire, baby. That's exactly what it is. So be careful of this anxiety, whatever it is, and this deep despair. And pay attention to opportunities because they're coming toward you, and all you have to do is say yes. It is spirit, it is soul line, aligned, and it's also like Wheel of Fortune. It's your wish fulfillment. This is even your card with the star, and there's love there too. Follow your higher self. Ask for guidance, Hermit, High Priestess, and this beautiful 8 of Wands. Just make it happen. Spirit is the one doing all, like, all you have to do is say something, and they're gonna, like, make a change here. So I feel like there's a big transformation coming for you, and I feel like you are the one being exonerated here, like at the adjudication. I just feel like you're winning. But there's a lot of like really negative energy around you. Like just within your own, I don't know if it's your energy or if it's someone else's, but I see a lot of negative feelings about yourself, you know. So let's see. Let's look at love. What's coming for Aquarius in love for May? Spirit, what's coming in for Aquarius for love? Okay, and I feel like Aquarius, you're being put on your North Node path. You're, you know, like it's a soul purpose thing is what's happening. That's why it's so, like there's so much friction in you, you know. Because your higher self knows the way, and it's probably a scary way to the human. It's a brand new path. It's like a whole new thing. And the human's like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. And the soul is like, yeah, you do. So I feel like that's what's happening, the change. What the change is you're being bumped onto your North Node path because there's an old cycle. I mean, I feel like that cycle has changed you and it's done. Again, we have that May 5th thing. I feel like there could be some kind of reunion for a soul friend in you. I feel like this relationship gives you strength and empowers you somehow. Tell me who this is. This could be an old friend, somebody who just loves you and doesn't, I don't know, doesn't expect anything maybe. It's asking you to focus on gratitude and go ahead and like let the awakening happen. And I feel like what's going to stimulate your awakening is to focus on the good things. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a new beginning coming here. That's your wish fulfillment and a union. Like a union. Like someone good. Someone good's coming in. It's a soul tie. And it doesn't appear that you know them. It's new. And they might live somewhere else. So like maybe this is something like over long distance kind of communication. You might meet them at a party or did. Could be a Scorpio. But there's definitely a new beginning. And I feel like this person is really honest. And I think that they have done a lot of work on themselves. Like, you know what I mean? So you're not getting somebody that's like all hasn't done any kind of work. I feel like there's someone coming in that's pretty good. Let's see. How do you feel about this person when they get here? How do you feel? You feel like they were guided to you. They remind you of someone from the past. Dang it. So they remind you of someone from your past, and that kind of keeps you clinging to something from the past when really what you have is like a new beginning coming this summer. I see growth. I see your higher self really, really starting to open, like you're allowing it. So, you know, whenever we let our higher self guide, that's when we get, well, that's when we go to the real great look, the real great relationship, the nurturing one, the compassionate one, right? So, let's see. What's this person that's coming in? What's their next action toward Aquarius? Tell me what's going to happen when they come in. Well, they're coming in like an empress. So yeah, that nurturing energy. They're coming in with that. They're having patience. They're not trying to pressure you or push you. I feel like they are stable. And I also feel like they're well-rounded in their belief system. You know what I mean? They're very open-minded and willing to look from other people's perspectives and take them all into consideration, you know? Let's see. So that's how they are. Let's see what your response is in this part. I don't know. You could be ignoring them. I think you could be grieving. You might not want this person. You might miss this one because I feel like you're still healing up or something, you know, Four of Swords. I feel like you're all up in your head about that, whatever that healing is, whatever that broken heart was. So you might miss that. Let's ask about singles with no one, no baggage, no. Okay, everybody has baggage. No person that they're like hanging on to. I feel like you're working on yourself, conquering your fears. I feel like you're just working on yourself, loving yourself. I don't think, honestly, Aquarius, I don't know if you're open. The singles one that aren't like clinging to someone. You're like stable, solid, grounded inside yourself, right? Well, Spirit is saying, like, you know what? There's someone I'm sending in. You think that you're all alone and you're good all by yourself. And maybe you are. But Spirit says there's a fated meeting here. Someone's coming in. So it's a masculine. And deep down, you want this person, right? You do. Yeah, you're pretty attracted to them, and I think they want a new beginning. So I think this person kind of like is watching you. I also feel like it could very well, like for some of you, it could be someone from the past that you already know, because what I see here is separation, guilt, and apology and forgiveness. And then I see you being guarded and not wanting to do any, you're avoiding it. You're like, I already released that. I don't fucking care if you're a twin flame. You rejected me. It was fucking toxic. And you can send me as many messages as you want. It's not gonna change what I already feel, right? I am empowered all by myself. So Aquarius, you are working on your own stability. You've got spirit all around you. So good on you. Like I don't even know what to say. I'm just proud of you. Whoever this is. Because honestly, it takes a lot to get to that place where without even any like grudges or anything, you're just like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need somebody, you know, and I feel like that's kind of where you're at, Aquarius, and I kind of like that. For all you single, stable, I'm good on my own Aquariuses. I just want to know some advice, Spirit. Tell me some advice for me. It says, manifest what you want. Tap in. You know, tap in. Help others. Hierophant. What can you help someone else with? You know, sometimes when we just focus on that, like, what do we know? What do we know that we could help with, you know? I feel like Spirit is warning you about hanging on to old shit. Like, I know that there's a lot of times we hang on to baggage and carry it around, but it doesn't do us any good. What's going to take you places or where you're going to make your fastest growth and going in a new direction is, honestly, it's about helping people. So you get to decide that. I think you are manifesting it. And that's what your soul wants to do. I feel like Spirit is sending in a couple of people. And I feel like they're going to maybe like help you or put you on in a different direction. Like it's not even on, like it's on purpose for them, but you don't realize where it's taking you. Your human doesn't. Your soul does. Your soul put this all together. But it's like taking you down a whole new path. It's doing something you love, and it's bringing in stability. And look at who you're working with every freaking day. Spirit, right here with this Eight of Wands. Like, look at her. She's like learning her power. She's learning to manipulate the air, right? So I feel like that's one thing, but like this is spirit, like activity in your life. It's like a tornado of activity. It's bringing in Four of Wands, which is stability in your life. And it's all kind of like a brand new thing. Whatever this is, see it? It's like somebody did some artwork on the wall, and somebody and two other people are admiring it. So, if you're working on something, if you're working on some kind of project, I don't know. I'm a painter, so I always say that. Plus, the cards always talk about it. But whatever it is, someone's going to come in, and I don't know, but it's going to explode. This is a soul path plan. So just go for it. Don't be scared. Somebody comes in and says they want to work with you. Say okay. I think whatever it is that you're doing is partly, it's really about helping other people. So that's always beautiful. All right. So that is what I have for today. I love you guys. I hope that you liked them. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.